The Eagle Who Touched the Sun, Part 2. The Stormborn Leader. After Aaron's great flight, the mountains whispered his name. Birds spoke of him from forest to desert. Some called him Stormborn, others Sky King. But Aaron didn't care about titles. He cared about one thing: helping every young eagle discover their own sky. This was the true purpose that drove the Stormborn leader. One cold morning, while Aaron searched for warm air currents, he noticed something strange. No sound from below, no chirping, no flapping, not even the rustle of feathers. The absence of life was a warning signal that only a leader would recognize. Suddenly, a falcon swooped toward him, panting heavily. He delivered urgent news of the impending, severe weather front. "Aaron, the wind has changed! A freezing storm is coming fast! It's pushing all the young eagles toward the dark canyon." The dark canyon was a deadly place. Steep walls, sharp rocks, and swirling winds. Aaron's heart jumped. He knew the lethal reputation of that terrible place. Without hesitation, Aaron spread his wings and dove toward the danger. He flew directly into the gathering severity of the approaching tempest. As he approached the canyon, he saw them 8 young eagles spinning helplessly. They were caught in a dangerous wind circle, unable to find purchase against the gale. "Hold your wings steady," Aaron shouted over the roaring gale. The young birds cried out, acknowledging the wind was impossibly strong for them. Naked Aaron remembered the feeling of being thrown from the sky during his own terrible storm. He recalled the inner voice that told him strength comes from within himself. This memory solidified his resolve to face the tempest head-on. He dove lower, so close, his feathers brushed the canyon walls below. He commanded them, "Follow me, I'll break the wind for you." Tucking his wings tightly, he sliced through the spinning air with incredible precision. He created a thin, momentary tunnel of relative calm in the heart of the storm. One by one, the young eagles recognized the opening and followed his lead. They flew through the opening, propelled by sheer trust in their leader. Aaron held the path open until the very last struggling bird was safe. They emerged from the vortex just as the sky behind them turned dark and violent. They escaped the deadly pull of the canyon just in the nick of time. Their small bodies shook, but they were whole and alive, thanks to the Sky King. Aaron landed gracefully beside them, shaking residual moisture from his feathers. The young eagles stared at Aaron with wide, awestruck expressions. They were mesmerized by the one who had stared down a lethal gale. "How did you break the storm? How did you control that terrible wind?" Aaron smiled, a rare and reassuring gesture for the frightened birds. He replied, "Storms look strong, but they are only wind, a temporary force in the sky." He then tapped his chest lightly. "Your courage, however, is much stronger than mere wind. When you fly with heart, with true conviction, you can break anything that opposes you." The young eagles listened intently, absorbing the wisdom that saved their lives. They felt the absolute truth of his powerful, encouraging words settling within them. The immediate threat was gone, leaving behind only residual moisture and clearing skies. They remained quiet, no longer needing to chatter, respecting the solemnity of the moment. Aaron kept watch, ensuring the storm fully dissipated before allowing them to move on. His presence alone was a shield against any further immediate harm. The young ones knew they would never look at the wind the same way again. That evening, the sky glowed gold and purple across the horizon. Aaron perched on the tallest cliff, an isolated silhouette against the fiery sky. He reflected, he had flown higher than any eagle before him. He had rescued the young of the mountains from certain doom. And now, watching the sun melt into the horizon, he felt something profoundly new within him. A feeling of responsibility taking root. Leadership was his second nature. It was the weight of leadership, the clarity of true purpose. He recognized this internal shift as a second sky, existing right inside his own heart. This internal realm was as limitless as the heavens he already mastered. As the stars blinked awake across the deep black expanse, Aaron whispered his dedication. "Tomorrow, I fly again. Not just for myself, but for all those who look up. The Stormborn leader was ready for the next dawn and the next challenge. His journey of flight and guidance continued.